Hello everyone. So in this video we'll discuss about minimum window substring problem from Leetcode. Problem says that we are given two strings, string S and string T, and we have to find minimum window substring from string S. Okay, this is not answer. I'm just highlighting that how a substring looks like. And we have to return minimum window substring of S such that every character of T exist in that substring with same frequency. Okay, so if I talk about this, it's not possible because T is greater than S in size, so that's not possible. And here we can see that this entire string is this entire string, so this is my answer. And here if you see A B C, okay, it lies in this string firstly, then it lies in this string, okay, then it lies in this string, and then it lies in this substring. Okay, so basically the problem is that we have to find smallest substring which contain every character of this with same frequency. I hope question is clear to you. Let's move to the solution logic. So the idea is quite simple. What we can do is, suppose we have a string this S and another string that must be smaller than or equal to S. Okay, so first thing I understand that S should be greater than or equal to T. Okay, that shouldn't be like T is greater and we are finding substring. That's not possible. Secondly, my approach is that I will have two pointers here, first one here and second one here initially. Okay, and I will make my eye move ahead first. Okay, now when I will find that from j to I minus 1 I have a substring which contains every character in T, I will say that this is my possible result. Okay, and I will store it. Then I will start. Then what will happen exactly is, okay, let me remove this thing, and now my eye will be somewhere, say this place. Now when this is my answer, I will make my j move ahead in order to reduce the size of substring. So suppose my j moves to this place, and now after this, okay, after this I will find that now this is my answer again, so I will update my result here, so it will be updated. Okay, now I will again make my eye move ahead, it will again move ahead. Suppose it moves up to here. Now I understand that when I had result as empty string, I was for sure bound to store the result. But when I have something in result, then I will check that am I getting any smaller result. Looks like my I minus j, or to be precise I minus j for this case, my result is bigger. So if it is bigger, then I won't store it. Then my j will again move ahead. Suppose it goes up to this place. Now my result will be updated because this substring is smaller and contain everything of T. So I can again update my result to some small result. Then my eye will again move ahead. Then Suppose it comes out of this string, because this time we could not get any substring. Okay, so if it comes out of it, then I understand that I won't be getting any of it. Okay, so I can simply return of the result, or I can check if it is not out of this but it is inside this again. Suppose another case when it is inside to this at the end, then I will again make my j move ahead. Okay, and then my answer will be updated or might not be updated on the basis of size. And then I know that my I is here. Okay, and now is the time when it will come out, and when it is out we have nothing to do. I hope you understood the basic thing. I understand that this is a hard problem and you might take a long time to understand this, but now let me summarize this. What will be my algorithm? So let's write that here. I should increase size of font. Okay, so my algorithm is like this. Step first, I will have my I equal to 0 and j equal to 0. Now I will also store everything in my map, whatever is there in T. So store everything of T in a map with frequency. Thirdly, I need to make a function which checks whether string, every substring between I to j, whether my j is here and I is here, or j is here and I is here. In every case I can check whether that contains every character of T. So check if string present in substring function. These three things I have to make. Next, what I am to do is fourth thing. Now everything main is here. What I will do is while true, okay, what will happen is if I can increase I until I find a substring, okay, substring which contains that string T, and if we find this, then update result. Okay, I told you result will be updated. Either I have nothing in result or my new result is smaller. If I have something in result but I'll be getting a bigger result, then that won't help. So we won't do that. Okay, so update result. Now start moving j ahead until we can find substring with the T characters. Again update result, and if I is equal to this, okay, size of string s, then I know that I cannot move ahead. Okay, so if this is the case, then break and then return result, or what I should say is if this is the case, then return result, and we are done. So I understand that this is actually a hard problem and you might need to watch this video twice, but it will be worth it. So I hope these 9 steps will help you. Let's move to the code part really fast. Let's increase font size, and here is my code. Okay, so here is a function which checks, but I'll tell you how I will manage that. First, let's move to this main window function. So firstly, if s has size smaller than size of t, then I understand that there is no point of checking. Return empty string because we won't find anything. If t has just one size, then I know that I am to just look for a character, and to look for that character, what I will do, I will just traverse through string s, and if that character is equal to first character of string t, then I know that I got the result, so I'll return this. Simple. This is just an edge case which I was scared of handling without this, so it helped. Now I will have a map of frequency of t, actually t string, which is my target string also. So frequency of every character as integer of target string. Okay, so for every character in string t, frequency of that character is increased. So basically I store frequency of every character in string t into my map, and map is frequency of target string, every character in target string. Now my result is empty string. Okay, it will be updated for sure, or in the worst case, if I get my I equal to size of string s, then we will return an empty string. Okay, let's see how we will do that. I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 0. Now while I have the case that my target, this map, okay, while this map has anything positive, okay, what remaining function will do is it will check, is there anything which is remaining. Okay, so what it will do, it will check every pair in this map and will see, is there any frequency positive. If any frequency is positive, then only, and if I is less than size of string s, this means we can make I move ahead. Okay, these two are necessary condition for I to move ahead. So frequency of this minus minus. Now you might think that what if I am at a character which is not in string t. Even in that case we will have negative frequency, so we need not to worry about that. Okay, what we are doing is we will take character from string s and we will reduce frequency of that character in my map. If that was positive, then it will move towards 0. Otherwise, if it is 0 negative, it will become more 0 or more negative. Okay, so need not to worry about that. All we care about is that nothing should remain positive. Okay, if everything is 0 or negative, then I have everything in my substring. Okay, I hope now you understand how this remaining function will work. So let's go to remaining function now. What remaining function will do, it will take every pair in my map, actually an ordered map, and if anything, okay, in value side is greater than 0, then it will return true, that yes, we have something remaining. Okay, if there is nothing which has value positive, then it will return false. Okay, there is nothing remaining, everything is 0 or negative. So let's go through this while loop quickly. While we have anything remaining in my frequency target map and I can increase because I is less than size of string s, then I will reduce the frequency of current character and I will make my I plus plus. Okay, this is first thing. Now it will make my I move ahead until I do not get this target string t within my substring s. Okay, now if there is still something remaining, then I understand that the loop didn't terminate due to this thing, it terminated because I exceeded the size of string s. In that case, I will just return my result. Okay. After this, if result has size 0 or result has size greater than I minus j, okay, if result is 0, then I know that I have to store new result. It is mandatory whether it has size 10,000, but it is important because 0 means there is no result, but we have to return a result if there is anyone. We have to get minimum, but 0 is not a result, okay? So if result is of size 0 or result has size greater than I minus j, this means that from I to j I have a good result to store. So my result will be updated as substring from string s, and that 2 from j to I minus 1. I was actually using s dot substr. Let me show you that as well. Here is my Vim editor, and you can see I was using this substr, but I don't know why I was getting some error, so I wrote my substring function myself, which will take a string, two integers, and will just take a loop from b to less than c and result plus equal to this character of the string and return result. So it will basically return substring only, okay? So when this is the case, I got a result which is not 0 and has a smaller size or maybe smaller size, then only I will update my result. And after this I will start my j variable to move ahead, okay? So while I have nothing remaining, okay, I won't stop my j. Also, I need to make sure that j should not be exceeding I, and j should not be even equal to I, because if j is equal to I, then how will I get sj? What if I is that? Okay, I understand that we might take plus equal to here, but it's good to have it this way. So while remaining in this, okay, so while there's nothing remaining in my map, I will make my j move ahead and will reduce that thing from frequency. So I will have a demand, so basically frequency of remaining things will increase again, okay? So my j move ahead until I am not losing the substring, and at the place I will lose the substring which contains t, it will come out of the loop. And now if j is equal to is greater than 0 and I minus j plus 1 is less than result dot size, now because my j is ahead of the character which has the right substring, okay, because my loop terminated when j is out, or actually killed the substring, just it killed the substring, j is there, okay? So this is the actual substring which will held that result. So if j is greater than 0 and I minus j minus 1, okay, if this is smaller than result size, then result is equal to substring from j minus 1 to I minus 1, okay? Now you might think that what if result is equal to an empty string? Well, that's not possible, because if I got a result here, that means if I am having this and updating it here, then only it will come here, okay? So after this, if I is equal to size of string s, then return result, because we can't move ahead, okay, we won't get anything, so return result, okay? In this way this function will work. I understand that this is actually a really hard problem, and there is a high possibility you won't understand it in a single go, So feel free to watch it again. And here is return result. I understand that it will never happen because there is no break here. Either there is a return result or there is a loop again. But it's good practice to have this function, this statement after the loop. Otherwise, there are some IDs or something which can show that you have nothing to return. How will you return that if there's nothing like that? So that will be managed. Okay. So I hope this problem makes sense to you. A quick summary is I will check if t is having size greater than s, then return empty string. If there is only one character in t, check out entire string s, and if we find that, return that string. Okay. Now we will store frequency of every character of t in this map like this, and my result is empty string initially. I and j are 0 initially, and while true until I can make my I move ahead and I have something remaining. I will make my I move ahead and update my map as well. After this, there is a possibility that this loop ended due to I. So if there is still something remaining, okay, if this is returning true, then I is s dot size. So we will return result. If that's not the case, then I have nothing remaining and I got a result, but we will check if I have an empty string result or we have a larger size in result. In only these two cases, we will update our result. And now is the time to increase j. So while we have something remaining and j is less than I, until these two conditions are there, we will keep on increasing frequency. Okay, it is actually remaining assignments map. Okay, it will have something positive if we have something to look for. So we will just update our map again, and if we got something greater than 0 j and this thing has size smaller than current result, then again update result, and after this thing, if I is equal to size of string s, then return result, and then just this statement won't help anyhow, but it's good practice again. So best part is I just solved this, but it took me 3 wrong submissions, and actually it is a really hard problem, at least for me. So yeah, let me know if you have any doubt in the comment section below so I can help you. Till the next time, take care. Okay.